Hello everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my series on the production of my next woodblock print, Colorado. In this video, I'll give some updates on where I'm at with the project, and I'll also provide some broader channel updates. Please stick around to the end, and I'll talk a little bit about those updates, and I'm really hoping to get some feedback from you. First off, I want to address that it has been a long time since part 1. Unfortunately, I've had some things in my life that have taken me away from this work a little bit. It's a bit sad for me that I've not been able to work on it for some time, but I'm really eager to get back to it soon. Lately, I have had some time to do some carving in the mornings, and I wanted to show some of the progress. I haven't finished the key block, but it's been a while and I wanted to get this update out. I will roll these shots for a minute. For me, it's one of the most satisfying parts of the process, and I hope you can see why. Here I'll point out that one of my favorite routines is to get up early, make a nice cup of coffee, and do some carving before the sun comes up. This is where my carving is as of today's date. Of course, for me it's not what I would call exciting progress, but it's good to be back to it a bit. Although there is a lot left, once I have time to focus, I can finish a block like this relatively quickly. Due to some requests I got in the comments, I wanted to show some sharpening shots. I use a synthetic stone for this. The main thing I think about is maintaining a constant blade angle as I sharpen. I do this by keeping my wrist as still as possible and trying to match the angle of the blade as is. This helps to ensure that an even sheet of metal is taken off, rather than creating an arc on the blade. This is actually a lot harder than it looks, and I am by no means an expert. Finally, I like to finish by wiping a bit of camellia oil on the sharpened blade. I do this to prevent any oxidation that could occur over time. Now, before I finish this video, I would like to discuss some opportunities for this channel in the future. Some of you may not know that in addition to woodblock, I also practice a lot of other creative and artistic hobbies. Some of these include creating furniture, ceramic art, and right now I even have some plans for some stone carving. Now, I'm also a mechanical engineer, so this in combination with my artistic interests leads to some unique projects. Now, I will say that printmaking is the hobby I spend the most time on outside of work, and I plan for it to continue to be this way. However, I thought it might be fun to also bring you some content relating to these other creative endeavors of mine. Now, this won't take away at all from my printmaking content, but I thought that the community might have some appreciation or interest for these other projects of mine. So, before I started to do so, I wanted to see what you think about this idea. Do you think that you would enjoy this type of added content that I've described? Please let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll really appreciate and look forward to any feedback you have. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've made it this far, I really look forward to bringing you part 3 of this video series.